Welcome to our channel. You never know when you might find yourself in a real-life survival situation. Out in the wild, knowing how to find safe drinking water can be the difference between making it back alive and, well, not making it back at all. That's why today we're going to show you 10 life-saving ways to filter water in survival situations. We'll cover techniques from simple methods with everyday materials to advanced techniques for the serious survivors. So stay tuned, make sure to subscribe for more survival tips, and let's dive in.
Right, let's talk about boiling. It's the most basic survival skill, and when it comes to water, it's your best friend. It might seem obvious, but in a high-stress survival situation, the obvious can easily slip your mind. Remember, we're not just trying to make the water look cleaner. We're trying to make it safe to drink. We're at war with invisible enemies, bacteria and parasites that can take you down just as fast as any predator. Boiling is like dropping a bomb on those microscopic foes. You need to heat that water to a rolling boil. None of this simmering business, and keep it bubbling away for at least a full minute. This ensures you've reached a temperature high enough to kill off the vast majority of harmful microbes. Improvise. A metal container over a fire will do the trick. Boiling won't remove chemical contaminants, but in a pinch, it's your most reliable method for making water safe to drink.
Now, let's talk about portable water filters. These little lifesavers are compact, lightweight, and can be a game changer in a survival scenario. They're like having a miniature water treatment plant right in your backpack. There are loads of different types out there, but they all work on the same basic principle: forcing water through a fine membrane that traps those nasty bacteria and protozoa. Think of it like a sieve, but for microscopic nasties. You just scoop up water from your source, be it a stream, river, or even a puddle, and let the filter do its magic. No fire, no waiting, just clean, drinkable water on demand. Look for one that's durable, easy to clean, and effective against a wide range of contaminants. Always check the manufacturer's instructions and learn how to use your filter properly before you head out into the wild. It could be the difference between a refreshing drink and a nasty bout of giardia.
Let's face it, sometimes you need a lightweight solution for water purification. That's where water purification tablets come in. These little guys are like the superheroes of the water treatment world, small but mighty. Don't let their size fool you. These tablets are packed with purifying power. They contain chemicals that work to kill bacteria, viruses and other nasties lurking in your water. Just drop one in your water bottle or canteen. Wait the specified time, usually around 30 minutes to an hour, and voila, safe drinking water. They're lightweight, compact and easy to pack, making them perfect for backpacking trips or emergency kits. Plus, they have a long shelf life, so you can keep them on hand for years without worrying about them losing their effectiveness. While they might not be as effective as boiling or using a filter for removing sediment or heavy metals, they are a fantastic backup option for water purification in a pinch.
Now let's talk about a technique that's as simple as it is effective: solar disinfection. It's all about harnessing the power of the sun to make your water safe to drink. This method works by using the sun's ultraviolet UV rays to kill off harmful bacteria and viruses. All you need is a clear plastic bottle, water, and a good dose of sunshine. Simply fill your bottle with water, leaving a little space at the top. Screw the cap on tightly, and then lay the bottle on its side in direct sunlight for at least 6 hours. As the sun beats down on the bottle, its UV rays penetrate the water, effectively neutralizing those microscopic threats. Solar disinfection is a great option if you're in a warm, sunny climate and don't have access to other purification methods. It's simple, effective, and best of all, it costs nothing.
Out in the wild, resourcefulness is key, and that's where the DIY charcoal filter comes in. This method uses natural materials to create a simple yet effective water filtration system. Charcoal, with its porous structure, is a natural filtration powerhouse. It acts like a magnet for impurities, trapping sediment, bacteria, and even some chemicals. To make your own filter, you'll need charcoal, sand, gravel, and a container like a cut plastic bottle or a bandana. Start by layering the materials in the container, with the gravel at the bottom, followed by sand, and then a layer of charcoal. Once you've created your filter, slowly pour water through it. While a DIY charcoal filter might not remove all contaminants, it's a great way to improve the clarity and taste of your water in a survival situation.
Now let's delve into a slightly more advanced technique, distillation. This method is all about separating water from its impurities by harnessing the power of evaporation and condensation. Think of it like this. When water evaporates, it leaves behind all the nasty stuff like salt, bacteria, and other contaminants. Distillation simply replicates this natural process, allowing us to collect the pure condensed water vapor. To distill water, you'll need a heat source, a container for the water, and a way to collect the condensed steam. You can create a makeshift still using a pot, a lid, and a bowl to catch the condensed water. As the water boils, steam rises and comes into contact with the cooler lid, causing it to condense back into liquid water droplets. These droplets then drip down into your collection container, providing you with clean, purified water. While distillation is highly effective at removing most contaminants, it does require more time and resources than some other methods.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. When it comes to water filtration in a survival situation, a simple cloth can be your first line of defense against debris and sediment. Think of cloth filtration as a pre-filtration step. It's not going to remove bacteria or viruses, but it will get rid of the larger particles that can make your water cloudy and unpleasant to drink. To use this method, simply find a clean cloth, a bandana, a t-shirt, or even a sock will do, and fold it several times to create a thick layer. Then, carefully pour water through the cloth into a separate container. As the water passes through the cloth, the fabric acts as a barrier, trapping larger particles like dirt, leaves, and insects. While cloth filtration is not a standalone purification method, it's a valuable step in the water treatment process, especially when dealing with murky or debris-filled water sources.
Nature provides us with everything we need to survive, including natural water filters. Certain plants, like pine trees, have a built-in filtration system in their xylem tissue, which transports water from the roots to the needles. In a survival situation, you can tap into this natural filtration system to access clean drinking water. Look for young pine branches, as they tend to have more xylem tissue. Cut a branch at a downward angle, allowing the water to drip from the cut end. You can collect the water directly in a container or even drink it straight from the branch. The xylem tissue acts like a natural filter, removing impurities and providing you with relatively clean water. While it might not be perfectly purified, it's a valuable technique to know in case of an emergency.
For those who like to be prepared for anything, UV water purifiers offer a high-tech solution for water purification on the go. These devices use ultraviolet UV light to neutralize harmful microorganisms, making water safe to drink. UV purifiers work by emitting UVC light, a specific wavelength of UV light that effectively disrupts the DNA of bacteria and viruses, rendering them harmless. These devices are typically compact and lightweight, making them ideal for backpacking, camping, or emergency preparedness. Simply insert the UV purifier into your water bottle or hydration pack, turn it on, and let it do its magic. One of the major advantages of UV purifiers is their speed. They can disinfect water in a matter of minutes, making them a convenient option for on-the-go purification. If your water source is murky or heavily contaminated, it's best to pre-filter it using one of the other methods we've discussed.
In a survival situation, you often have to get creative with your resources. An improvised sand filter is a perfect example of using readily available materials to create a surprisingly effective water filtration system. This method relies on layering different materials to create a multi-stage filtration system. Start by finding a container like a cut plastic bottle, a bucket, or even a hole lined with cloth. Next, gather your filtration materials: sand, gravel, and if possible, charcoal. Begin by layering the materials in the container, with the gravel at the bottom, followed by sand, and then a layer of charcoal. Each layer plays a crucial role in the filtration process. The gravel traps large debris, the sand filters out smaller particles, and the charcoal, with its porous structure, absorbs impurities and improves the taste and odor of the water. While it won't remove all contaminants, an improvised sand filter can significantly improve the quality of your water in a survival situation.
So there you have it, 10 life-saving ways to filter water in survival situations. Remember, having access to clean drinking water is essential for survival, and knowing these techniques could one day save your life or the life of someone else. We encourage you to practice these methods and learn which ones work best for you and your environment. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your ability to find and purify water in any situation. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more survival tips and tricks, and share this valuable information with your friends and family. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.